Good evening, everyone. How nice to see all of you here. It's a pleasure to welcome you to our quarterly council recognition ceremony. And the purpose of this is to recognize people throughout the community who have given of their time, of their talents, to make things better in our city. And we are so grateful for that. We have so many people, and this is a quarterly event. So think of how many people we have who care enough about their city to contribute to enriching it. And we just think it's really important to recognize those of you who do that. Introductions. My name's Judy Nelson, and I'm the mayor of Glendora. Councilmember Mendel Thompson and Councilmember Gary Boyer. Okay, we're going to go to the Community Beautification Awards. These awards are chosen by members of the beautification panel to recognize outstanding residential and commercial properties in the areas of landscaping, renovation, and overall appearance. Panel members are asked to submit nominations for properties which they believe fit the criteria of being well-maintained and thus demonstrating pride in their neighborhood. Residents can also submit nominations. You can nominate your neighbors. You can nominate yourself. So we are happy to honor people who have really put some love into their homes. I want to thank the members of the Beautification Nomination Panel, Matthew Bartlett, Jackie Vanilla, and Mark Zavala, for their hard work with this program. They are the ones who bring in the nominations, who go around and look through the neighborhoods, who knock on your doors and probably scare you sometimes, but they're the ones that are taking care of this program. So please enjoy the PowerPoint that we are going to see featuring these properties. The first one, and we'll ask you to come up when we call your name. It's Zavoda Residence on Barranca Avenue. The Kaiser Residence on Cullen Avenue. The Giffelin Residence on Donington Street. Chacan Residence on Foothill Boulevard. We want to thank you very much for what you've done with your beautiful home, your landscaping, and the Beautification Committee has a sign for you that you can put out in front. And we would love to hear a little bit about what you've done, how you've come to create this home.
Oh, sure. Hello. My mom and I have actually owned this, well, she's owned it for more than 30 years. I grew up in that house, and my husband and I just moved back in there about 2 years ago, and we've painted it and done landscaping, and we've really just tried to keep it up and just make it shine, you know, as you come in Glendora right here on the corner, and just let it shine. And we like to decorate for all the holidays and everything, and just make it kind of a pillar of the community. So we do just love living in the home and living here in Glendora. Thank you very much for this award.
Okay, the Chexaman Residence on Grand Avenue. Ortega Residence on Heber Street.
Just got to interrupt. This is interesting because Frank is not the kind of guy to come to something like this to receive something, but it just so happens his daughter, Jen LeGray, happens to be here tonight and didn't realize her dad was getting an award. So there you go. Congratulate your dad. You want to tell us about all the work that he did to the property? No.
No.
Anyway, thanks, anyway.
Thank
Wait a
you.
minute. Wait.
Okay, the Spaglione residence on Heber Street. So we have two Hebers.
Got some questions to ask after you
Okay.
finish.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't think so.
I don't even know where the house is. I wish my flowers were in, though. This is my second go-around on this house. I've been there 30 years. I get bored. And I see something, I like it, I change it. I'm a flooring contractor. I've gone through like 6 times changing carpets, hardwood, tile. Last time at Surfaces in Vegas, I won't let my wife go because I can't do it no more. She sees something that's got to be ripped out.
So,
Thank you, sir.
all right, congratulations.
The Valenzuela residence on Laurel Avenue.
Mayor and panel, thank you for the nomination. This was truly a surprise to us. We've been living in Glendora for 24 years, and initially the house had some old wood siding, and I guess my husband got sick of me saying, we got to paint that, we got to do something, we got to do something. So he finally, we just restuccoed the front and added the stone and a new driveway. But a lot of the hard work is due to him for the yard in the front. And, you know, it was just, I know he always came inside, my back hurts. But I owe it a lot to him. Thank you.
The Artiega residence on South Orange Path Street. The Velazquez residence on Valencia Street, and I will let you say your name.
Okay, we've been residents of Glendora for about I believe 7 years. And about a year and a half ago, we started doing this renovation, and it's been a lot of work. But I mean, I couldn't have done it without my dad here, and it took us like a good 2 to 3 months to get it done. But I mean, we got it done. If you would have seen the house way before this, it was totally different, totally different. But I mean, as you can see now, I mean, this is such like a shock to like us. Even like when we got the letter, we're like, what? Like, I mean, and I thank you to the committee and thank you to the city of Glendora for this award, and I appreciate it. And thank you so much.
The Stewart residence on Valencia Street.
Our yard is just a joint effort. We just work on it together. I say dig a hole here, and then he plants it, and
I dig a hole.
he digs this hole. But congratulations to our neighbors. We've been like 2 or 3 doors down from each other, and we've been checking out each other's yard and inspiring each other. So congratulations to you guys too for your championship. That's amazing.
And the Haynes residence on Wildwood Avenue.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'd like to thank you guys for nominating us. We actually got the award in 2008 after a remodel. When you came to the door, I think our dogs were barking.
Sorry about Sunday morning.
Yeah. We thought he was some homeless beggar, but turns out we won. So, yeah. And we just did it to, help with the drought, and that way less yard work. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, every one of you, for what you've done to give us such a beautiful city, each one of you doing your part. Thank you, Beautification Committee, guys. Really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to ask Gary Boyer now to come up to do the Glendora High School Cheer Squad award for these national champions.
Do not take my notes away, Judy. I need to read here. I got to tell you, we do these once a quarter, and it's always a lot of fun, the nice homes and the things that people do. But when we get an opportunity to celebrate what the kids in this community do, it's always something special. And not to say it's not as important, but we have a lot of league championships and even regional and district championships. We got a national championship that we're celebrating here tonight, a national championship. Okay, so I'm going to read this because if I get off script, you'll be here all night. Okay, these next awardees are part of the nationally recognized cheerleading organization known as JAMS, which strives to provide a safe and positive environment for youth to enhance self-esteem and improve their skills. Today, we want to recognize the Glendora High School competition cheer team for their amazing victory in the JAMS National Championships held in Las Vegas in February. These young ladies competed in a level 2 division against 22 different teams from around the country. They had the highest score in their division with a score of 95.5 out of a possible 100. They also got the second highest score of the entire competition, consisting of 115 teams from all over the country. This comes as no surprise. Many of these same girls competed in the JAMS National Competition in 2014 when they were part of the All-American Junior Midgets cheer team that won the national title for show in 2014. Something special about this team is they all believe in positivity, being kind, working hard, and making the most out of every opportunity, representing our community with the highest of integrity, and most importantly, they believe in character. I'd like to call up Coach Kim Toothman, and we have, and some of the girls, and Principal Paul Lopez. Come on up here.
Thank you so much.
Okay, who wants to talk?
All right, I'll talk. Okay, thank you. Thank you all for inviting us to the City Council meeting. We really appreciate it. We worked super hard to get to where we are today, and this team has a bond like no other. We're all super close, which made this season just amazing because now we all have lifelong friendships. Our hard work and dedication finally paid off, and the hard practices were so worth it in the end. We are so thankful to have such an amazing coach guiding us to an amazing victory.
I will. I'll say you. Don't worry. Okay. Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm co-captains with Grace. And I just wanted to thank you guys again for inviting us here because this is a big deal for us considering that we did not have the easiest of seasons. It wasn't like a straight, smooth road to the top. We hit a few bumps and took a few detours along the way, which made, being in Vegas and hearing our names being called for national champions just feel so good and like everything worth it. And like all the hard practices and conditioning it made it worth it. And I just love and appreciate this team so much. And there's always been that thing, of like cheerleaders are like the mean girls and like you can't talk to them, but that's not the case with this team. We like built relationships with other sports teams and the band, and it just made Glendora High School feel like, one big family and one big community. And we really like broke out of that stereotype of like the mean girls. and I just really love and appreciate this team, and we're very thankful for being here and very thankful, sitting in front of you with these jackets on, and yeah, thank you.
Come on, Coach Kim.
Oh,
Get out your
gosh,
10 pages.
I don't. That was last night. Wait.
Don't break it.
Sorry. I don't know how to go after Mr. Lopez, but I will tell you that I have had the privilege to there are 30 girls on our comp team, and I have 17 seniors. It's the highest number of seniors we've had in, 5 or 6 years? And nobody quit. Everybody stayed with it. It was amazing. I can't say enough about this team, about their character, their work ethic, the way that they love each other, the way that they never give up. the way that they just show up for everything. And it's an amazing group of kids. I'm going to miss my seniors. But we also are very thankful for this award. I was also here in 2014. I was one of the coaches of that team, and most of the girls that were on that team are sitting right there. But also our administration has been amazingly supportive, and I think the girls will agree that we saw them at all of our competitions, especially our CIF competition, where I think Mr. Lopez actually demonstrated what a bauble was, and I didn't see his wife laugh as hard because she said, what's that? And he kind of said, well, when I go like that, why, and Mr. Lopez, Mr. Tilton, all the administration at Glendora has been extremely supportive of our program, and that's one of the reasons why we have been so successful. So, and I just want to thank you for this award. It's for the kids, it's for the girls, it's for these athletes. So, thank you very much.
I just got to follow up with listening to these young girls get up here and speak and talk about what they did. This team is about more than just cheer. It's obvious that there's a lot more to it than just what you do up on the stage. But I got to tell you, you made the comment, this is a big deal for you. It's a big deal for all of us. Okay, so congratulations again. Good job, guys.
Okay, we will move on now to the Adopt a Park program. Glendora Adopt a Park program is designated to promote civic pride and offers individuals, groups, and businesses a chance to directly contribute toward the beautification of our community. You can donate a memorial tree, a park bench, and other park amenities to beautify our green space. Tree donors can choose a tree from an approved list that we have, which is pretty broad, and talk with community services about where you'd like it to have it planted, and you will get a plaque for whoever you're honoring when you do that. We want to recognize that the following Adopt a Park participants, and unfortunately they weren't able to attend this event, but we do want to recognize them. First was the Ochner family, who donated a bench. They used our Adopt a Park program to donate a park bench which has been placed at Gladstone Park. They've done this in memory of Edward and Harvey Ochner, and the plaque reads, "Remembering our brothers, Edward J. Ochner and Harvey K. Ochner." And secondly, the Bade Construction Company. As you'll realize by this honoree, there are unique ways to contribute to the Adopt a Park program. Bade Construction sponsored the purchase of a new concrete trash receptacle at the bus stop located on Foothill and Valley Center. We appreciate their donation as something that we may take for granted. It's a trash receptacle, but it's very important and they're costly. So we very much appreciate it and thank them for contributing toward the beautification of our bus stop. On behalf of the City Council and the entire Glendora community, we thank all of the Adopt a Park participants for their significant contributions. We have recognized someone who decided that she wanted to pick weeds at one of our parks, and she just went out and started doing it, and somebody nominated her for the award. We've recognized scouts who've worked up in Big Dalton Canyon, lots of different ways that our city is beautified by these volunteers. Okay, now I'm going to call on Mendel Thompson, and he will talk about the Little Sunshine Foundation and the young woman who created this foundation.
Well, as has been said, Gary said it very, very well, that the students that we have here, the young people that we have here, are amazing. We have a chance to meet a lot of them through events such as this. But when you think of 10, 15, 20 years from now, these students are going to be the ones that are up here, and they're going to be the one to really lead us. and we're in fine, fine shape. So I just want to say thank you. And I would like to call up Monique Vobecki. I want to have you come up here if she's here. Is she here? Yeah, okay. Just come on up. She's okay. Everybody come up. As our mayor said, in 2018, she started something that is a passion of hers and her friends. And it is really something that is important because it reaches out to kids who need help, kids who haven't had maybe the best chance to really succeed. And Little Sunshine does a lot of different things, but the three biggest things that they do is they help kids read and understand that. They engage them in sports, and then they engage them in how to give back and lead. And that's a really important thing for all of us, but especially young kids, to learn that giving back is more important than getting. And she's just done a great job of that. I'm told that you love arts and that you love to continue to really learn, so you must read a lot. The mayor probably has at least a dozen books that she could give you because she sells books. So she could help you there. But you're involved with soccer, with volleyball, with band and orchestra, and you volunteer at your church. Your long-term goal is to become a doctor, is what I'm told. And we're really proud of that, and we hope that your life will enable you to do that. So with that, we want to honor you for everything that you are doing, and we'd like for you to step up here and tell us a little bit about what you do. And I'm sure that there's need for funds, and this is your sales pitch time for Little Sunshine, all right?
Hi everyone, I'm Monique Vobecki and I'm the president and founder of the Little Sunshine Foundation. We provide literacy and sports programs to kids that are in need in our community, and we also have an ambassador program that strives to allow teens to give out in their community and give back in a positive way.
Hi, I'm Emma Hernandez. I'm the vice president of the ambassador program. So here you can see we have all our ambassadors here. We have Kylie Virgo, Emma Perez, Marissa Lepe, Evelyn Huang, Emily Lamb, Jennifer Long, and we're missing three, which are Emma Barossa, Emily Millward, and Amanda Zerla.
I would just, on behalf of all the ambassadors, I would just like to thank you all for supporting our foundation and allowing us to give back, because truly, even though we always think Glendora is a nice city, there are plenty of kids that are in need in our community, and the Little Sunshine Foundation, and I really do believe that every child deserves a little sunshine. So I'd like to say thank you and look forward to continuous support for our program. And for more information, you can visit us at littlesunshine.org, and we have flyers with us as well. Thank you.
Pretty impressive. Now I'm going to segue into library volunteers. Last year, the Glendora Public Library received close to 275,000 visitors, astounding, in this library, who enjoyed the many resources, events, and programs that the library has to offer. The library staff relies on the assistance of volunteers who fill in the gaps to assist our many patrons. Each year, students from Glendora High School come to the library expressing a desire to volunteer. They donate their time while still fulfilling their schoolwork obligations. They provide a wide array of tasks such as welcoming visitors, assisting people with the public computers, working library events such as the annual Great Trivia Challenge, Summer Reading Challenge, and Homework Buddies, helping elementary students with their homework after school. We want to say thank you to the following 12 graduating seniors from Glendora High School who have volunteered their time at the library. Please come up when I call your name and stay up front for your recognition. Miriam Gurgis and Angela Prince. To say something.
I don't really know what to say, but I just want to thank the city and everyone, the library committee, for honoring me. This means a lot. I've been volunteering at the library for the past couple of years, and it's something I really enjoy doing because I love to read, and I love spending my summers at the library. So, thank you.
Hold on just a minute. Does she stay? Oh, no. Okay. Thank you. The next 10 seniors have volunteered all 4 years while attending high school. Please come up when I call your name. Ronan Alam, Caleb Brooks, Audrey Chu, Matthew Costa, Canna Gray, Jordan Lavazari, Sachin Sampath, Carissa Torres, Jillian Turin, and Brandon Ung. I'd like to call up Robert Bo Gutzweiler, Library Friends Foundation President, and Kathy Boyer, Treasurer of the Friends Foundation, to come up and present on behalf of the Friends Foundation.
Thank you. It's a privilege. But before, I know we're here to recognize you, but I just got to say something to the cheerleaders. As the principal at Foothill Christian School, I know the strength, the conditioning, the dedication to perform at that level, what that requires, the precision that you have to master. And I've learned a long time ago that cheerleading is a sport. You work just as hard as any other athlete, I guarantee you. Congratulations. Well, one of the greatest gifts a person can give is the gift of time. And it's not that these students, these young people have more time. It's just they have heart. They care enough to carve out time to make a difference. And the library couldn't function and do all the things it does without the support of volunteers like you. So on behalf of the Friends Foundation, we have a mini scholarship for each of you in thankfulness for your 4 years. You had to start that early. That means you had that quality at a young age, and it's probably one of the most important things you can maintain as you continue to grow and take your place in society more and more. So congratulations. And so on behalf of the foundation, Ronan. Thank you very much. Some aren't here. These are in alphabetical order. Matthew.
Well, that is the end of our ceremony and our awards, and I am extremely impressed with the variety of people in our community who are so willing to give of their time to make this such a wonderful city. And I think we all know that there's a very special thing about Glendora, and it is the people who live here. And thank you so much for being those people. Appreciate tremendously. So on behalf of the City of Glendora, we thank you all for your participation and contributions. This concludes the formal part of our program. We have refreshments. Like I said, you can come and get your picture taken. This room is yours. So thank you very much.